So, of course, the opposition leaders had plenty to say about Harper's address this morning. Our Mike McCourt has been following the story. He joins us live now. And, Mike, what do you think is going to happen to the coalition, and just what's your reaction to all of this?
Well, I'm not sure about the coalition. The collective statements of the opposition leaders were that it is going to stay intact, Aisling, that nothing has really changed, although a great deal has changed. In fact, because Parliament has been prorogued, there are now 6.5 or 7 weeks for the Prime Minister to get his throne speech, which will be very short together, followed by a budget. Gilles Duceppe was the first opposition leader out, and he said that the Prime Minister's denunciation of the separatists as a part of the, or at least a supporting bloc for the coalition, was the worst denigration of Quebec since the failed Meech Lake Accord of 1987 under former Prime Minister Brian Mulroney. And then Jack Layton said, well, you know, the Prime Minister has shut the door to Parliament and Canadians are being denied their democratic rights. Check mark on both of those. What was interesting was Stéphane Dion, the putative leader of this proposed coalition, was nowhere to be seen, and all the network anchors and correspondents were again, as they were last night, left gasping for air, wondering where the guy was. Turns out Mr. Dion was outside, either speaking to or participating in a pro-coalition rally, which seemed to be somewhat beside the point when Parliament had been an hour or so before prorogued. He eventually showed up and said, nothing has changed. We will defeat the government on January the 27th, and that's that. But as I said a moment ago, Aisling, a whole lot has changed because Parliament has been suspended. The mace was taken out, and I would suspect probably now that a good many Liberals in that caucus down there are donning their togas, renaming themselves Brutus, and getting set to get rid of Stéphane Dion, because along with the botched tape performance last night and then his no-show today, the Liberals are not liking at all what they continue to see of the would-be Prime Minister Stéphane Dion, Aisling.
So really, Mike, over the next 7 weeks or so, what we're really going to be seeing is this sort of quasi-election, you know?
Yeah, in every respect except the name election itself, Aisling.
Okay, Mike, thank you very much.
Okay.
That is our Mike McCourt reporting live from 7th Avenue this morning. Rallies for and against the coalition are still planned here in our city. A pro-coalition rally is planned for the Harry Hayes building at 5:30 this afternoon. On Saturday, a rally for Canada is planned for the steps of City Hall, and that one begins at 11 a.m. So closing arguments have wrapped up in the triple murder trial of 25-year-old Jeremy Steinke. Now the judge is charging the jury before Steinke's fate is left in their hands. Daniel Moore has been covering this trial from the very beginning and was in court this morning. So, Daniel, why don't you tell us about what the judge said to the jury?
Yes.